Here's a fourth quiz here on naming organic molecules, simple organic molecules. It's a medium level of difficulty. Don't forget to use the rules on the left and the table on the right to help you remember the functional groups and their suffixes and prefixes, and the table down the bottom to if you need to remember how many carbons there are. Now there are 6 molecules to draw and 6 molecules to name. So if you just pause the video now, and then I'll go over the answers when you restart it. Okay, so let's have a look at the answers. So the first molecule we have here is 2,2-dimethylbutane. Because it's butane, it's going to have 4 carbons in a row, and a methyl group coming off the second group, or 2 methyl groups, because it's dimethyl, both coming off the second carbon. So it will look like this. The second one is cis-butene. So again, because it's bute, it has 4 carbons in a row, but because it has the suffix -ene, it's going to have a double bond. The double bond will come off the second carbon in the chain because it's butene. Cis means the arrangement of the substituents or the atoms coming off the carbons that are part of the double bond. They must either be on the same, both on the top or the bottom, and in this case we can see this is a cis arrangement. So the next one is 3-methylbutane-2-ol. 4 carbons in a row again. Anol means that there must be an OH and it's off the second carbon. And then we have a methyl group, a CH3 group off the third carbon. And here it is. 2,3-dimethylbutane. Again, 4 carbons in a row. Di means there are 2 methyl groups the CH3 group, so they're coming off the second and the third carbon. So it looks like this. Propan 2,2-diamine. Okay, now remember we put the 2,2 in, we can't just put 2 because it's diamine. There are 2 amine groups. We need to say exactly where each is attached. They're both attached to the second or middle carbon on a propanamine chain, and it's amine, and anamine means that it's got that suffix because it's an amine. 3-bromopropanoic acid. So we'll draw 3 carbons in a row with a propanoic acid functional group on one end, and then we start numbering from the ethanoic acid, the carboxylic acid functional group, 1, 2, 3, so it's 3-bromopropanoic acid. Okay, so the next part we're going to do is name these 6 molecules. The first molecule, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, pent, 5 carbons in a row. We have a methyl group coming off the second carbon and an ethyl group, that is a CH2, CH3, coming off the third carbon. And remember, we are going to write the ethyl group as the first prefix because it is the E is at the start of the alphabet, is closer to the start of the alphabet than the M. So this is going to be 3-ethyl 2-methyl pentane. The next one here, we have 1, 2, 3 carbons in the longest chain. We have a triple bond, which means it's going to end with -ine, Y-N-E. Triple bond is coming off the first carbon, so it's 1-ine. And we have a fluorine group, which is fluoro, coming off the third carbon. Because we can see here that the triple bond has a higher priority than the fluoro functional group, so we're going to start numbering from the left. So here we're going to have 3-fluoro-prop-1-ine. So our next molecule has 1, 2, 3 carbons in a row, but we now have 1, 2, 3 OH hydroxy functional groups. Now, because they are hydroxy functional groups, the suffix is going to change to an ol, but because there are 3 of them, it's going to be triol, and because they come off the first, second, and third carbon, it's going to be propan 1, 2, 3 triol. The next molecule, 4 carbons in a row, bute. It has amines coming off, so it's going to be butanamine, and it's got a methyl group coming off. 2 amines, so it's going to be butanediamine, and we have to give the numbers, so it's butan 2,3-diamine, but a methyl coming off the 2 as well, so it's 2-methylbutan 2,3-diamine. The next molecule, 1, 2, 3 carbons in a row, we have a chlorine group coming off the second carbon and an iodine group, atom, chlorine atom, and an iodine atom coming off the first carbon. We are going to, when we write it out, make sure that these functional groups are in alphabetical order. The chloro goes before the iodo because C is before I in the alphabet. So we are going to name this 2-chloro, 1-iodo-propane. The last one here, you can see that there's a carbon double bond oxygen with an OH attached. This is a carboxylic acid functional group. There are 4 carbons in the chain, so it's going to be butanoic acid, and there are 2 methyl groups coming off the second and the third carbon, because remember, we start numbering from the carboxylic acid functional group. So we have 2,3-dimethyl butanoic acid. And that is the end of this answers for the naming quiz. Good luck. Hey, thanks for watching this video. Hopefully this has made you more confident with your chemistry. Don't forget to like, subscribe, or leave a comment about anything that you want to with this video or any questions you have. I'll see you later.